G'day. I'm in the snowy mountains, come in from Munyang and heading to Schlink Pass. There are 3 ways up this valley. I'll just show the right hand side first. This is the way up Disappointment Spur, which is pretty straightforward. The track climbs to an aqueduct and then the way is pretty level after that. And there's a small hut to visit along the way. But unfortunately the bridge is out. The other 2 ways are up here. I have to return to the track head to reach them. From here, this road leads steeply upwards through a series of switchbacks and gains 150 metres in elevation. Here's the top of the feeder pipe for the power station. Here, the main track branches right, runs up the centre of the valley following the power lines, and off to the left here is an aqueduct trail, and that's where I'm heading. All these roads up here are for maintaining the pipelines. We head up to the right here. Here's the aqueduct road. The aqueduct runs for about 5 kilometres from here up until just before the Whites River. The main track down there undulates a lot, whereas these tracks next to the aqueduct stay fairly level. The ups and downs are no worse than this. Likely the tracks of a wombat. There's a lot of water about at the moment. These crossings aren't normally this high. This turn-off leads to Horse Camp Hut. The hut is down at the level of the power line track. That bridge is quite dodgy. The aqueduct collects from the streams along this watershed. Oh man, poor little possum. Oh, another unlucky critter. This is as far as the aqueduct goes. Just nearby is this little hut. I'm going to go behind it into its shade and organise my gear. My boots and socks got wet in the crossings. These are my spare socks. Reached the end of the aqueduct trail. This is the main road again. Over here is a huge pile of moraine. It shows that there was a glacier here at some point in time. Now approaching the Whites River area. Here's the Whites River hut. Unfortunately, the water's a little bit high. I won't cross because I'll get my boots saturated again. I've only just got them dry. There's the pass up there. I'll keep heading up that way. just about there. Yes, Schlink Pass. This is the continuation of the valley. And that's the valley I've just come up from. Thinking this might be an old horse-drawn sled. It looks like it's on runners. I'm pretty sure that each of those little discs represents 10,000 volts. About another kilometre up the road is the Schlink hut. This is the Schlink hut, otherwise known as the Schlink Hilton. It's late afternoon already because I got a late start this morning, so I'd best head back. Schlink Pass is the gateway to quite a few places. If we were to continue north, we'd be in the Jungle area. Up to the east here, we can climb to the Guthega mountain, which is a 2,000 metre mountain. And from there we can reach the Kerries and the Brassy mountains. And the Tin Hut is also up there. Over to the west is Dicky Cooper Bogong, which joins onto the rolling ground. The rolling ground leads to Mount Tate, which then leads on to the main range. Herbert Schlink was around in the early 1900s, and among other things he pioneered the first winter crossing from Kiandra to the Hotel Kosciuszko. It's definitely worth some research if you're interested in that type of stuff. Last look over to the Whites River and hut. Back at the aqueduct trail and the moraine, I'm just going to follow the main trail back to Munyang. I don't have any idea what that is. Here's the entrance for the Disappointment Spur Trail. That's great, they've got signs telling people that the bridge is out. That looked like a face in that rock. It was a smiley face. Guess I'll give this a go. Yes. We could have crossed the causeway. Wasn't that deep, just meant wet feet. Yes, I'm back at the other end of the aqueduct trail. There's actually 2 aqueducts and a huge reservoir around there. Well, there we go. Bit of a look at the way out to Schlink Pass from Munyang. Wonderful, really. I'm just approaching the feeder pipes for the power station now, so I guess I'll wrap it up here. That's it from me. See ya.